Hello guys, welcome to another interesting segment on Generation XYZ. Today we'll be talking about youth unemployment and entrepreneurship in Nigeria. With me we have my wonderful friends who will do well to introduce themselves.
For most of the youth of today, a big challenge is the fact that you have to sacrifice a whole lot of your time to go for a 9 to 5. So most of this generation are looking for at most remote jobs.
Yes.
But seeing as there are not a lot that pay or come with good benefits, it seems the youth do not want to opt for a 9 to 5 because of you have to wake up, you have to go in the evening, you come back. It's just a whole lot of stress
yes,
for us all to have to deal with nowadays. So seeing as that is the current landscape which the youth need to work with, it's not just what we are going for right now.
Okay, so personally, I would say that the reason why there's unemployment now is the commitment that comes with a 9 to 5. You know, there are 9 to 5 jobs, but there's no willingness to actually be in the 9 to 5 industry because there's so much commitment. You have to go to work a certain time. You have to, work by certain rules, and the Gen Zs, they do not want to be tied to a certain rule or guidelines. They want to do things they want to do. And personally, for me, working under somebody is good, but sometimes it has a lot of disadvantages, and this is something that Gen Zs are not open to. And I think that's one of the reasons why there are a lot of unemployment now, or there is unemployment now.
I wouldn't blame it entirely on the Gen Z. The unfair hiring policy is is very bad. And nepotism, a lot of people have the potentials to work, but many places, many sectors has already been bought. The slot is filled. It is not like the Gen Z do not have the strength or cannot do the 9 to 5. Most times, the 9 to 5 that pays are already filled with nepo babies. So I think that's the reason for unemployment in Nigeria.
Okay, considering that you made mention of the 9 to 5 as a challenge, that Gen Z wouldn't want to commit their time, and also Chioma, you mentioned purchasing slots that most people will not be able to afford it, considering that other people's children already got the slot. Now, with all of these challenges, what would the Gen Z prefer to go into, or what job would they prefer to do with their time?
So based on the facts and the things we've said so far, some of the things that Gen Z would prefer when it comes to having a job would be the job at least having a mild interest to this generation, and seeing as it's going to be worth their time. So even if it doesn't capture their interest the whole way, it's going to come with at least benefits which the Gen Z will find entertaining and would want to have at the end of the day. So these are some of the things which would motivate some of our generation to look forward to having a job currently.
Okay, so I think Gen Zs would prefer to work for themselves. I've said that earlier, knowing that there's a lot of hassle and challenges trying to get a 9 to 5 or trying to work under somebody. So they would prefer to work for themselves. And there are a lot of things that Gen Zs do these days. Gen Zs are into tech. They're content creators. They're photographers. They're models. They're makeup artists. They work for themselves, and those things are things that pay. Just like John has said, that those are jobs that actually fit or interest Gen Zs the most. And saying that getting these regular jobs is not easy, we'd rather just work for ourselves.
Okay, so I think the Gen Z can focus on high sectors, just like agriculture, tech. They can maybe just create content on social media, do little business, then do maybe social media advertising that will boost their marketing, that will bring more clients to them. They can do a lot of things, considering that we are in a digital world. Real estate, you can just maybe record a video, create an ad with that video, and before you know, you're getting in clients, prospects that want to buy what you're selling. So since the Gen Z cannot get these jobs, since the government cannot provide job for the Gen Z, I think there are other ways they can create job opportunities for themselves, just like I just mentioned. Creating ads, using your products, making videos with your products, creating ads with it, and that's it.
I'm sure Lade would want to share his views on this segment. Unfortunately, he's not here with us, but let's hear from him. What would he have to say?
Well, I'm here today and I'm not quite present in the studio. But you see, the kind of jobs Gen Zs should do, as I am a video editor. Video editing is kind of, great. I mean, it challenges your creativity, it challenges the kind of person you are. So I feel it's good. I recommend that you do that as a graphic designer, as a video editor, as a photographer, and even as a content person. I mean, these are easy things that align with your kind of person, and you know, it speaks more, it speaks value, it speaks worth. I mean, people appreciate it when you are diverse. I mean, you're not just a video editor, you have knowledge in graphics, you have knowledge in photography, you have knowledge in audio. I mean, that makes you a top-notch kind of person, which I am. So you see, youths out there, Gen Zs out there, put up the skills, learn something. It's gonna help you. I still remember my humble self, I can show you Thank you.
Coming to the end of today's segment, it was actually very interesting. We heard their perspective, and I believe now everybody will try doing something for themselves, most especially the Gen Z who do not like the 9 to 5. So if you don't like the 9 to 5, create something for yourself. We have the likes of affiliate marketing, digital marketing, content creation, so on and so forth. Do well to start something today. Thank you for staying true with us at Generation XYZ. Thank you.